Body condition. So obviously, guys, we all want to look the best and we all want to have that nice new shiny vehicle at home, but when we're on a budget, we have to sacrifice somewhere. And sometimes some of us, we don't really care what we drive. I don't have a boss, I work for myself, so I really don't care what I look like when I pull up to work. Some of you guys, you might work in an environment where you have to have a decent looking car, or delivery service, something like that, and you need something that looks decent, or you want something that looks decent, and that, more power to you. If body condition is something that you're willing to sacrifice to be able to get a cheaper vehicle that you're looking for, we typically try to buy ones that are bolt-on parts. So I'm talking about like mirrors, doors, stuff that you can take off, put a different one on and replace it and be okay. We try to stay away from things that, like when you get into the pillars, the frames, the molding, because that's where you have to get to body shops and it gets kind of expensive. So I wanted to show you a couple examples of the body damage that you can buy, and it can save you thousands of dollars if you're willing to not care about what you look like. Obviously, if that's important to you, then avoid these ones, but I just want to show you. So I'm going to flip you around here real quick. 2021 Pacifica. So this is a very nice, newer, late model vehicle. These vehicles sell somewhere in the teens. They sell very, probably around 13 to 15,000, maybe even a little bit more. Well, you see over here, we have a rear door that's damaged. Okay, you can see the damage is actually pretty severe. It looks pretty nasty. The front door is damaged, looks pretty severe, pretty nasty. So I was able to get a great discount, and we're actually selling this one for $9,500. It's fairly cheap for the year and the miles. A 2021 with 130,000 miles. But when you get in here and look, the pillar is all solid. The down here is all solid. All you'd have to do is replace that door, replace this rear door, and you'd have a van that is back in almost new condition. Obviously, it's still going to have had an accident, but you can make it look decent if looks are important to you. So when you buy body damage, you have the option of, one, leave it alone because I don't care what people think, or two, you have the option of, is this fixable and can I fix it myself? When you have bolt-on parts that need to be fixed, then it's not. When you get into where you have to start using body filler and welding and different things like that, that's where you have to kind of take to the professionals if you don't know what you're doing yourself. One more example I just wanted to show you was this one right here. This is a 2014 Dodge Dart. It's a really pretty blue. This is a really nice car. It's more of the loaded up style that they made for the Darts. It's got the bigger 4-cylinder motor. But if you get close enough, you can see there's tape on it. It's got that clear masking tape and the bumper cover's sagging. You see some clear coat there, and you see a crack down here in the bumper cover. Okay, again, when you come up and look at this car, you might be like, man, this car is rough. But a bumper cover, you can buy those on eBay usually for under 200 bucks. You can buy painted ones usually for under $300-400 bucks, or you can buy used ones for in that probably $200 range would be my guess. So here's just another example of when you look at this car, you can ask yourself, one, do I just not care what other people think and drive it just the way it is? Or two, can I put $400 or $500 into this and have a vehicle that's going to meet my needs for body condition? So there you have it, guys. That's the in and out of body condition.